purpose of this video is to demonstrate the protected Code Blue policy produced by Royal North Shore Hospital. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, basic and advanced life support guidelines have been modified to protect the safety of healthcare workers performing cardiopulmonary resuscitation for arrested patients. This collective modification to the algorithm is called Protected Code Blue. We have produced a cognitive aid to reflect these modifications that are central to the Protected Code Blue algorithm. This guideline is based on current evidence. However, it is important to note that the situation with COVID-19 is rapidly evolving and clinical advice may change. Please feel free to send us any feedback you have via the following avenues. To find more resources to support you in the fight against COVID-19, please visit our website and click on the link to COVID-19 Cognitive Aids. You'll find cognitive aids on subjects ranging from organising effective huddles to safe airway management sequences, as well as the perioperative management of special populations. The chain of survival refers to a series of actions that, if properly executed, reduce the mortality associated with sudden cardiac arrest. There are a number of aerosol-generating procedures that may occur during cardiopulmonary resuscitation. These include the delivery of supplemental oxygen at flow rates greater than or equal to 6 liters per minute, chest compressions, laryngoscopy and tracheal intubation, bag mask valve ventilation via face mask or supraglottic airway device, coughing, tracheal suctioning, as well as front of neck airway procedures, including cricothyroidotomy. Hence, Protected Code Blue recommends that contact, droplet, and airborne PPE is worn by all staff in the room prior to the initiation of supplemental oxygen, chest compressions, and airway management. The delays associated with donning this PPE highlight the critical importance of early recognition of the deteriorating patient. Escalating care early is therefore essential. And of equal importance is the recognition that defibrillation is not an aerosol-generating procedure and therefore need not be delayed in Protected Code Blue algorithm. This will be demonstrated in the upcoming sequences. This first scene highlights the modified doctor's ABC algorithm for the first responder to the arrested patient. The key modifications you will notice to your standard doctor's ABC algorithm for the first responder are as follows. When sending for help for an unresponsive patient, ask at least one staff member to don contact droplet and airborne PPE and for a defibrillator to be brought into the room. Rather than performing a maneuver to open the airway, you must attach defibrillator pads and follow the prompts. Remember, shocks can be delivered as indicated by the first responder in their existing level of PPE. Airway. Only when all members in the room are in full contact droplet and airborne PPE can oxygen be commenced via Hudson mask or non-rebreather mask at 10 liters per minute. At this stage, look only when you're assessing for breathing. Don't listen or feel for breathing. Do not perform bag valve mask ventilation during basic life support. Contact, droplet, and airborne PPE are required prior to commencing chest compressions. Chest compressions should occur with no pauses and no bag valve mask ventilation. This is termed compression-only CPR.
Stephen! Guys, we've got an arrest in here. Can you get me the defib? Yeah. Great, thank you. Can you get at least 2 people donned? Yeah.
This is a time of high clinical stress, and it is imperative that you do not compromise safety whilst donning contact, droplet and airborne PPE, despite the time pressure. Use the donning aids available and be sure to buddy check each other before entering the room.
Okay, can you just check these, Phil?
Yeah, sure. Your hat's good, goggles are good, mask fit check done, glove and gown.
Yeah, it's okay. Hat's looking good. Glasses, yeah, push them back, yeah. Okay, get ready?
Okay.
Hi guys, thanks for coming. This is Stephen. There's no sign of life. About 30 seconds ago I did a rhythm check and delivered one shock. Once I'm out, you can start compressions and then oxygen.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, hold, start compression.
Yep, so we've got 90 seconds roughly to go. I'm going to pop on some oxygen soon.
Yep. What are we running that at?
So that's 10 litres a minute. That's what we've got. So coming up to 2 minutes soon. Continue compressions. Oxygen off. All else clear. And I'll charge. We've finished charging. Hands off. Evaluating rhythm is shockable, so I'm going to deliver the shock. Continue compression soon, and I'll turn the oxygen back on to 10 litres a minute.
A couple of reminders here. Once again, defibrillation is not an aerosol generating procedure and therefore shouldn't be delayed. 2. If defibrillation is required while a non-rebreather or Hudson mask is applied, ensure to turn off the oxygen at the wall. This is critical. The first responder that exits the room should take on the important role of also becoming a door controller. They serve the important function of providing a handover to the Code Blue team when they arrive, buddy checking their AGP PPE prior to their entry into the room and ensuring that no additional healthcare workers enter the room unless they are absolutely required.
Hey.
Hi there, I'm Jerry. I'm from the Code Blue team, Stanica and Jess.
Great. My name's Anne. I'm the ward nurse. The patient in there, just to let you know, it's a cardiac arrest. His name is Stephen. He came in a couple of days ago with pneumonia. Two of my colleagues are in there at the moment. They've got the defib in and they've started compressions. I can give you a bit of a background on him.
Okay, great. Thanks, Anne. Okay, so let's don, guys. Let's also make sure we bring in you've got a defib, so we'll bring the monitor in, cardiac arrest tray, intubation kit, and can you stay out here and be the runner?
Yep.
Is that all right, guys?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You got Code Blue?
Yeah, so there's a protected Code Blue going on in there. There's currently 5 people in there at the moment, so at the moment not letting anyone else in unless they need it.
Okay, no worries.
Right.
Can I help at all, or shall I just go back to my clinical area?
It might be good to have you hang around a bit just in case they do need anything in there, if that's okay.
No worries, yeah, okay.
Cool, great, thanks.
The Code Blue team will be a small, mobile and rapidly responding unit consisting of an airway operator, airway assistant, as well as a team leader. They will carry a mobile airway and cardiac arrest pack, as well as a monitor that can be brought into the room.
Hey guys, so we're Code Blue team. Are you guys with questions and
Good.
you're not getting tired?
Yep, I'm okay.
Okay, great.
Yeah, look, we're 30 seconds off a rhythm check. We've had 2 cycles, so we've shocked patient twice.
Okay. Have you given any adrenaline?
No, I haven't got any adrenaline.
Okay, Adam, can you give me 1 milligram of adrenaline, and can you get 300 milligrams of open ready, please? Right, so we've got an IV here. Giving 1 milligram of adrenaline now. Right. 1 milligram of adrenaline is in.
Okay, with the rhythm check, all right, continue compressions, oxygen off chest,
Oxygen
all
off.
else clear. All right, charging. Okay. Hands off, we'll save, right, evaluating rhythm. It's a shockable rhythm, we're going to shock the patient, discharging. Okay, back on chest.
Are you still okay with
Yep,
compression?
one more cycle.
Great. Let's go around there. Adam, you got that in your order?
The Code Blue team will, as a priority, aim to insert an advanced airway. The key principles of their strategy will be as follows. Number 1. Pausing CPR for 30 seconds or less in order to facilitate the insertion of the airway. 2. Ensuring that a viral filter and end-tidal CO2 monitor are in the pre-prepared circuit. Three, ensuring that the cuff is up prior to ventilating the patient. And 4, ensuring that the patient is ventilated at a 30:2 ratio even when an endotracheal tube or supraglottic airway are in situ.
Okay, you're all good with compressions there?
Yeah.
Great. So we're going to try and get an advanced airway. Have you got a tube ready to go?
Also.
Circuit with viral filter and total CO2.
Ready to go.
Terrific. Okay, we're going to pause compressions for 30 seconds. Sue, go for it.
Close it off.
So once the tube's in, Sue, I want you to inflate the cup.
Cup is inflated.
Confirming we've got a viral filter in place. Cups inflated, delivering 2 breaths.
We've got entitled.
Okay, back on the chest. Right, got in.
As the video shows, we recommend only squeezing the bag after verifying once again that the cuff is up and a viral filter is firmly attached to the airway device. If the team have their 2 attempts at endotracheal intubation but remain unable to intubate the patient, they should insert a supraglottic airway, an SGA.
I'm struggling here, Jerry.
It's your second
Can't-
attempt.
Yeah, I can't get a view.
Okay, all right. Let's just put a L-native. What have you got? I-gel?
I've got a size 4 eye gel.
Okay, pop that in. Okay, and then get the circuit set up, ready to go. How's it going? Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a viral filter here. We've got end-tidal CO2. 2 breaths. We've got CO2 there.
Great, excellent. Back on the chest, so all right, excellent. Pop the bed back down again, Phil.
If they find themselves unable to successfully place an SGA, they should then perform face mask ventilation. Note therefore that mask ventilation in this algorithm is a strictly rescue technique. And should rescue face mask ventilation be required, it is recommended that this be a 2-person technique with the airway assistant squeezing the bag. The airway operator should place an oropharyngeal airway and use a 2-handed vice grip to achieve an effective seal. As you can see, Protected Code Blue has a few significant changes to the usual resuscitation workflow. As strong believers in the integration of cognitive aids in high-stakes encounters, we really encourage you to familiarise yourself with these aids to help reduce the cognitive load in the moment. We would like to close by thanking you for listening, and we know that this is a strange time and appreciate that challenges are starting to evolve. We really would like to say a special thank you to you all for the dedication, flexibility, courage, and all the energy that everybody has been bringing to work each day. We hope that tools like this video, which underscore the safety in our new workflows, serve as just another really good reminder for us all to look out for the physical and mental well-being of those around you. We would also like to say a special thank you to everyone involved in the development of this policy, and a thank you goes out to the Clinical Skills and Simulation Centre for their support. We're extremely grateful for having access to their amazing facilities and also to their team of experts who've been so active at training our front lines across the health district. Thank you for listening.